Hi, good evening everyone. This is Woody Mary and I'm back with another video. Before I proceed for tonight's topic, if you're going to notice my channel, I don't really have a particular category of my videos because it actually took me 2 years to really establish my self-love and self-confidence. And within those 2 years, I told myself that I will not limit myself to my maximum potential, and that's the reason why I'm uploading whatever things that I'm passionate about. And I'm passionate about a lot of things about law of attraction and manifestations, and I'm also interested in anime, in arts, and also in music. So sorry, is this powder? Yeah. So yeah, let's proceed. Tonight is August 22, 2021, and tonight is full moon, and not just a normal or a typical full moon, because tonight is also blue moon. So we are going to talk about full moon or blue moon manifestations, plus the simple spells or rituals that I do that you should also do during this time. Trigger warning, this may or may not resonate to all of us here, because I'm aware that we all have different beliefs, different backgrounds and cultures, and different religions, and we have different approaches about spirituality, and I completely understand. But if you have an open mind, if you're an open-minded person, I would highly appreciate you watching the whole video. So thank you so much for that. On my previous video, my first video about manifestations, I talked about how moon phases affects our moods, energy, mental, and spiritual aspects. That is simply because our human body consists of a huge percentage of water, and the element that controls the tide and water is moon. On that previous video, I talked about new moon manifestation. So that is all about new beginnings and asking for what you really want, and that is the best time to set your goals and intentions. Tonight is full moon, and this is a bit different to new moon. This is all about completion. This is the best time for cleansing, releasing, and removing what no longer serves you or what no longer works for you. Say, for example, you would like to remove addiction, you would like to stop smoking, you would like to stop taking drugs if you are, and if you also want to release unhealthy habits that you have, unhealthy thoughts, or some burdens within your heart. And also, this also works for if you want to release toxic relationships, past relationships, and other attachments that you really want to let go. Tonight is the best time for that. Although I'm not saying tonight is the only time you can actually let go of negative things that no longer serves you whenever you want. But I'm just saying this really has a factor on it. I told you that tonight is also a blue moon. So according to NASA, there are two kinds of blue moons. We have monthly and seasonal. Tonight is a seasonal blue moon. This occurs every 2.5 to 3 years. That is a time when 4 full moon fall in one season. Tonight is the third moon. This is the one that they call, or also known as, blue moon, because normally there are only 3 full moons within a season. Now let's proceed to the rituals and simple spells that I do during this time of full moon. First thing that I do is I prepare moon water. I know you have some questions. What is it used for? How to do that? There are many uses of moon water. You can ingest it and use it to supercharge your intention, your personal intention. People use it for their spiritual rituals. Some use it for healing rituals, for manifestations, for beauty routine, for cleansing your space or home. Some also use it for watering their plants and cleansing their crystals. In my case, I ingest moon water to increase and strengthen my intuition and to also reconnect with my spirit guides. So how to do that? Let me go ahead and get one. First of all, you have to get a glass jar or glass bottle. It's very important to use glass to really absorb the moon's energy. I would not recommend you to use plastic. And then you can put here rainwater, salt water, any kinds of water, but I will highly recommend you to use spring or distilled water. On my case, I use distilled water because I'm going to ingest it after I charge it under the full moon or new moon. After putting it here, I'm setting the intentions. It is better to also have personalized affirmations and prayer. Next step is to set this bottle where the moon's light directly hit it. Okay, in my case, I just put it outside of my window. After that, I'm gonna put it on a plate, and then I'm gonna put some crystals around it and also Himalayan salt, or if you don't have Himalayan salt, put sea salt. I put it there for protection and leave it overnight. And then by tomorrow, you will get it and you will now have your moon water. Let's proceed to the next thing that I do, and I would also recommend you during the time of full moon. This is where you manifest the things that you would like to release, the things that you would like to change in your life, the things that you would like to remove. The first thing that you have to do is get a candle. Best color for this is white, of course. You know, it's a general color for everything, but if you'd like to check particular colors of candles, you can also check it via Google. Yeah. So say for example, if you would like to manifest love, of course you're going to use red candle. Then after that, you can get your pen, of course, or any paper that you would like to have. And then after that, you're going to set your intentions and write it down in present tense. And as I explained also on my previous video, you have to put it in present tense because the universe would not understand the human concept of time. Then after you write it down, you have to put on the last part, and so it is done. Okay, remember that phrase, and so it's done. And then after that, you're going to read out loud. If you cannot read out loud, at least read it on your mind and really visualize your intention. If you can feel it, if you can imagine your intention, do it. After that, after you visualize, for you to be able to activate it, you can either light it on fire, of course, just be safe about it. As the smoke goes up in the air, you have to give your total trust and act as if it is already manifested to completion. Second thing that you can also do, you can just fold it and then bury it during the full moon at night, as if you are going to plant that seeds of intention. You have to plant the paper on the ground during the full moon, and then you're also going to visualize that as you plant it, day by day, your intentions are going to fruition. And then you also have to put your total trust and act as if it's already manifested. So the reason why it is better to plant it outside during nighttime, it's because that is also the best time to plant plants. For the third ritual or spells that I'm doing during the full moon that I will also recommend you is to clean your house or cleansing the house or space. During the full moon, you have to cleanse the back door with the intention of releasing, blocking your what is blocking you for manifesting. Say for example, I'm going to cleanse the back door of my house with the intention of releasing my laziness, because that is the thing that's blocking my manifestations. Of course, there are numerous things that you can do during the full moon, but these are the 3 things that I would highly recommend because these are just easy steps. For the last part, after I do these rituals, I'm also going to cleanse myself. Just remember to keep an open mind and set your intentions, visualize it, provide 100% trust about it. I almost forgot, I would like to invite you to click the subscribe button if you like this video and if you want to watch other videos like this. And for my next videos, I will be doing some tarot card, pick a card reading. I'm just waiting for my oracle cards to be delivered, and also I will be doing some voodoo dolls, and I will explain why this channel is called Voodoo Mary. So yeah, good night.